Hello and welcome to Physics Teacher. In this video, I'm going to be going over a lab that I do with my grade 11 physics class. You can download the actual lab handout I give my students for free in the description, and you can follow along and even do it yourself with all the measurements to see what kind of conclusions we get. Now, in this lab, we are going to be analyzing what affects the period and frequency of a pendulum. We're going to be comparing or checking three things. 1, the mass of the pendulum. 2, the length of the pendulum. And 3, the angle that the pendulum swings back and forth at. So for the first part, we have a data table, and we're going to be changing the mass. Now, I have this identical pendulum. So we're going to start off with a mass that is 102.6 grams. So let's start off with that. And how we're going to do this is I'm going to release it at this length. And we'll do it from 20 degrees each time. And then we're going to have to count. I will count for you 10 cycles. And I need you to time those 10 cycles. Then you can take your total time and divide by 10 to figure out the period. And then the frequency would just be 1 over the period. So I'll count, you time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so record that on your sheet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove 3 of these washers. And when I do that, our new mass becomes 76.4 grams. So let's test again. About 20 degrees. And 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, how was your time? Was it different, similar, more, less? Let's do one more different mass. I'm going to remove another 3 washers. And so that will give us a mass of 50.5 grams. Let's see if this affects the frequency. Pulling it to about 20 degrees, releasing in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, usually I get my students to do 5 different data sets, but for the purpose of this video, 3 will be enough for you to determine whether or not mass affected the period of our pendulum swing. Figure it out, let me know in the comments, and then we're going to move on to number 2, string lengths. So we're going to put all this mass back. We'll keep that a constant. And let's start at this length, where it is at 76 centimeters. And we'll release them all at 20 degrees. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So check the timing for that. And I am going to reduce the length of our pendulum. So now our pendulum is at about 51, 52 centimeters. Let's try it again. We'll pull it back to 20 degrees, releasing in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Check the period for that. And let's make this even shorter. Now the length of the pendulum is about 23 centimeters. We'll release it from our 20 degree mark in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I think that's good for our length measurements or our length data set. Let me know in the comments, does length affect the period of our pendulum? Let's go back down. Now we're going to keep the length and the mass constant, so they will be our controls, and I'll do it at 10, 20, and 30 degrees for our swing angle. See if that angle of release changes the period or frequency of our pendulum. We'll start at about 10 degrees there. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's try 20 degrees. All right, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to try 30 degrees. 8, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's it for that experiment. Did the release angle affect the period or frequency of the pendulum? Did mass affect it? Did length affect it? Let me know in the comments. Take a look at the lab sheet. And if you like this lab or any of the other types of high school math and science videos that I make in my playlist, check them out and please subscribe to support more. Thanks.